'Tis the season where the holiday hustle and bustle can do us all in. Of course, our guest host, Linda Larson, is a motivational speaker, and she brought her friend, Tammy Evans, also a motivational speaker and an author, to help us stay sane through the holidays. Oh, do we need you, Tammy? Now, you've written
more
a
than
book.
ever.
Yes, you may be too late. You've written a book called Half Full of It.
Yes, activating optimism and other hardcore soft skills.
We need a little optimism in our world right now. So how can your book help us become optimistic?
Well, sure. So it's really about a choice. I think it's really a choice that we make. We make it every day. Sometimes we make it every 10 minutes, depending on the day. But it really is about ways to look at life that allow you to make that shift, that very quick shift. And this time of year is one of the most important times to do that, because while it is a time when everyone gathers together and there's so much love and goodwill, there's also a lot of people in your space and things going wrong and all of the hurry and the hustle and bustle that you need to just kind of breathe yourself through.
Well, it's good to think you just take a moment and think optimistic, and it'll come. You'll smile.
Yeah, and there's some little tools that we have to kind of help trigger that to happen in your mind.
I would like a tool to help me trigger that in my mind.
Well, when you think about it, sometimes, especially in our world today, especially if you're maybe a small business owner, or maybe you're an entrepreneur, or maybe things are just moving forward in a way that you think, I really need to keep a little bit of an eye on my budget, right? And during the holiday season, a lot of times it's you know, there's a lot of decadence, and there's a lot of opportunities where you feel like you need to gift some things or spend a lot of money.
More and more and more.
More and more and more. So one of the things that I think stresses us out is the fact that, oh gosh, I really feel like I need to do this, and yet I want to be, you know, cautious about my budget. So how do you have a great time and celebrate if you're kind of on a budget or looking to be financially, you know, responsible and resourceful, right?
Okay, I don't know the answer.
Okay, so yes, exactly. So some of the ideas that I think have worked really well is that if you're going to host a party, the most wonderful thing about hosting a party is that you're having people come to your home, right? Now, that's all people really expect. Some people go all out. Exactly, right? So
You're clear.
Yeah, okay, so Bobeth, let's say
you're
gonna host a party at your beautiful home, and you're like, okay, I've got that, but I am so busy doing everything that I do, and as a professional woman, I don't have time to cook and serve and do all those things. So here's what you do. You ready?
Ready.
Okay, you host a pass and sass. Okay?
Sass sounds like Bobeth.
She's got that. I'll take it. Pass and sass.
I don't know what it is, but I take it.
Every person that you invite, what they do is they bring a dish, a drink, and a great story or joke that they are going to share with the group.
I like that.
That's a great idea.
I do too.
Yeah, so everybody brings something.
Let's talk about people.
Yes,
Because the
okay,
people
yeah, you got
stress,
it.
Linda knows all too well. You
Yes,
put all those
you
people
got
in one
it.
house and woof.
Yeah, absolutely, and you want to keep it positive. So when you're hosting, the thing I think we all have to remember is that while all this is going on around us, deep at our core, if you could all just really focus and remember that really, at our core, we're dorks. All of us. You're a dork, you're a dork, you're a dork,
Well,
you're a
you
dork.
are
I'm a
was.
dork.
You don't look like one.
Well, the thing is, a lot of people spend a significant amount of time and effort trying to hide their inner dork. Embrace your inner dork. Just spread it all over the dance floor. Let your dork flag fly. And if you do that when people come over to your house and you say, you know what? I was almost ready, and then I decided to curl my bangs, and you see that spot right there? It's because I burned myself. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go put a Band-Aid on that.
Yeah.
And if you
let
wouldn't
people
mind,
relax.
Yeah,
and
be
give
real.
it.
I like that.
Give them assignments.
And we're lucky because they're all there, because a lot of people are
That's
very
it.
lonely.
That's right. Oh, so loneliness, exactly. Thank you so much, Linda, for bringing that up. It's a real thing. Holiday stress and loneliness, it can lead to feeling down. So the first thing I really want to say is that there are resources, professional resources out there, and if you are feeling that way, please reach out to a professional resource. If you're just feeling a little blue because maybe things have changed in your family situation or you're feeling a little lonely, here are some tips. My favorite one is to open up a care B&B. You know, like Airbnb, where
Yeah.
but this is a care B&B where you adopt a pet for a family that's going out of town for the holidays. So
Oh,
you
that's
welcome
nice.
into your
So
home.
you have something to love
Yes,
on.
absolutely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And to focus on.
Yeah, and I mean, I travel all over the country speaking, so I can't have a pet. But when I have one, it makes me feel so happy.
Oh,
She's
I
happy
like
at our
that.
house
I'll
right now.
tell you, we'll loan you one. These are great ideas, Tammy. You can find out more by going to her website or her book. Half Full of It will also give you lots of great tips. Next, laughing will always make us feel better. This weekend's McCurdy's comedy headliner is here next.